Is your C drive almost full, but when you open File Explorer, you can't find what's using all the space? You delete old downloads, empty the recycle bin, and somehow, your storage keeps disappearing. Here's the problem. Some of the biggest storage users on Windows are hidden from normal view. Temporary files, old Windows Update files, restore points, app caches, crash dumps, and leftover files from applications you've already forgotten about. Today, I'll show you 5 places to check when your C drive is mysteriously filling up. Everything we'll use is already built into Windows 11. No third-party cleaner, no registry hacks, and most importantly, I'll show you what not to delete. Let's find where your storage is going. Step 1. Use Windows Storage to find the biggest categories. Before deleting anything, let's find out what's actually using your storage. Open Settings. Go to System, then Storage. Give Windows a few seconds to calculate your storage usage. You'll see categories such as Installed Apps, Temporary Files, Documents, Pictures, Other, and System and Reserved. This is important because you don't want to start deleting random files. You want to identify the category responsible for the problem. If Temporary Files is huge, we'll deal with that later. If Installed Apps is huge, you probably need to remove unused applications. And if System and Reserved is taking a large amount of space, don't start deleting Windows folders. There are safer ways to investigate that. Let's check some of the hidden locations manually. Step 2. Check the AppData folder. One of the biggest hidden storage locations is your user AppData folder. Windows normally hides it, but many applications store their caches and temporary data here. Press Windows plus R type, %local AppData%, then press Enter. You'll see folders belonging to applications installed on your PC. For example, browsers, game launchers, Microsoft applications, and other software. But don't start deleting folders randomly. Instead, switch File Explorer to Details View, then right-click an empty area, choose Sort By, and look for large folders. If you find a cache folder belonging to an application you recognize, you can investigate it before removing anything. For example, a browser may have several gigabytes of cached data, but remember, some application folders contain important settings and data, so only remove clearly temporary or cache files when you know what they are. Never delete the entire AppData folder. That can break your applications and remove important settings. Quick reminder, here's the rule I want you to remember. Hidden doesn't mean useless, and large doesn't automatically mean safe to delete. Before deleting anything, know what created it. Now let's check one of Windows' biggest temporary storage locations. Step 3. Clean temporary files safely. Open Settings, System, Storage, then choose Temporary Files. Windows will scan your drive. You'll see categories such as Temporary Files, Thumbnails, Windows Update Cleanup, Delivery Optimization Files, Windows Error Reports, and the Recycle Bin. Review the list carefully. You can select the categories you want to remove, but be careful with Downloads. If you select Downloads, Windows may remove files you actually want to keep, so leave it unchecked unless you've reviewed the folder first. Once you've selected the unwanted temporary data, click Remove Files. This is one of the safest ways to recover storage, because Windows identifies the files for you. Step 4. Check System, Restore Points. Here's another storage user many people forget about: System Protection. Windows can create restore points before certain changes. These restore points can be useful, but they can also consume several gigabytes. To check them, press Windows plus S, search for Create a Restore Point. Open it, now select your Windows drive, usually C, then click Configure. You'll see how much disk space Windows is allowed to use for system protection. If the maximum usage is relatively high, restore points could be using a significant amount of your drive. But don't immediately disable system protection. Restore points can help you recover from certain system problems. Instead, if you're critically low on storage, you can adjust the amount of space Windows is allowed to use. You can also delete old restore points from this window. Just remember, once deleted, those restore points are gone, so use this as a storage management option, not something you need to do regularly. Step 5. Find large crash dumps and error reports. Windows can create diagnostic files when something crashes. These can include error reports, memory dumps, and crash dump files. Normally, they're useful for troubleshooting, but after repeated crashes, they can become surprisingly large. One place to check is Windows Minidump. You may find several small dump files there. Don't delete system files randomly. Instead, use Windows Disk Cleanup or temporary file settings to remove supported diagnostic files. Press Windows plus S search for Disk Cleanup. Open it, select your C drive, then click Clean Up System Files. Windows will scan again. Now review categories such as System Error Memory Dump Files, System Error Minidump Files, and other temporary system data. If you're not currently troubleshooting a crash, removing old diagnostic files can recover some storage. Step 6. Find large files Windows doesn't show clearly. Now let's find something even more useful: large personal files hiding in unexpected locations. Open File Explorer. Go to your C drive in the search box. You can search for size. Gigantic Windows will look for very large files. You may discover old video recordings, ISO files, installers, virtual machine files, game files, or old backups. This is where you can sometimes recover tens of gigabytes. But be careful. Don't delete files simply because they're large. If you don't recognize a system file, leave it alone. Focus on files you created or downloaded yourself. For example, old OBS recordings, unused Windows ISO files, or video projects you've already backed up. These are much safer targets. Bonus turn on storage sense. Finally, let's stop the problem from coming back. Open Settings, System, Storage, then turn on Storage Sense. Open the Storage Sense settings and configure automatic cleanup. Windows can periodically remove unnecessary temporary files. You can also configure Recycle Bin Cleanup. Be careful with automatic downloads cleanup, especially if you store important files there. Storage Sense is useful because you don't have to remember to clean temporary data manually. Final thoughts: so, if your C drive keeps filling up, don't immediately download a PC cleaner. Start with Windows storage. Check temporary files, investigate AppData carefully, review system restore storage, clean old diagnostic files, and search for large personal files. Most importantly, don't delete random files from Windows. A file being hidden doesn't mean Windows doesn't need it. Your goal isn't to make the C drive completely empty. It's to remove unnecessary data while keeping Windows stable. If this guide helped you free up some space, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to Simplifix Tech for more practical Windows 11 optimization guides designed for low-end PCs. And let me know in the comments, how much storage did you recover from your C drive? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.